This is a developing story on March 31st. Tensions in the Middle East are continuing to escalate following a series of missile and drone launches carried out by Houthi forces towards southern Israel. According to multiple reports, several ballistic missiles and unmanned aerial drones were launched late last night, targeting what are believed to be sensitive military installations. Israeli defense systems were immediately activated, successfully intercepting a number of incoming threats. Sirens were heard across multiple regions, prompting civilians to seek shelter as emergency protocols were enforced. Authorities have stated that while most of the threats were neutralized, investigations are ongoing to assess any potential damage or casualties. The Houthis have officially claimed responsibility for the attack, stating that their actions are in support of Iran and allied resistance groups across the region. This statement has raised serious concerns among global leaders, as it signals a potential widening of the ongoing conflict in the Middle East. Meanwhile, attention is rapidly shifting toward the Red Sea, one of the world's most critical maritime trade routes. Experts warn that continued escalation could disrupt shipping lanes, affecting global supply chains and energy markets. The Red Sea serves as a key passage for oil tankers and cargo ships traveling between Europe, Asia, and the Middle East. Any disruption in this region could have far-reaching economic consequences. In response to the situation, several nations have increased their military presence in nearby waters to ensure the safety of commercial vessels and maintain freedom of navigation. Naval forces are reportedly conducting surveillance operations and escort missions to protect ships passing through high-risk zones. International leaders have called for immediate de-escalation, urging all parties involved to exercise restraint and avoid further conflict. Diplomatic efforts are currently underway, with back-channel communications being used to prevent the situation from spiraling out of control. On the ground, security forces remain on high alert, closely monitoring any additional threats. Residents in affected areas have been advised to remain cautious and follow official safety instructions issued by authorities. The situation has also begun to impact global financial markets, with oil prices experiencing fluctuations amid uncertainty. Analysts suggest that prolonged instability in the region could lead to higher energy costs and disruptions in global trade. Airlines and shipping companies are also reviewing their routes to avoid potential risks, which could lead to delays and increased operational costs. As the situation continues to evolve, governments around the world are closely watching developments and preparing contingency plans. Military analysts warn that if tensions continue to rise, the conflict could expand beyond its current scope, drawing in additional regional and global powers. At this stage, there is no confirmation of further attacks, but the situation remains highly volatile. Officials are urging the public to rely on verified information and avoid spreading unconfirmed reports. For now, the focus remains on maintaining stability and preventing further escalation in an already tense region. This is a developing story, and more updates are expected as new information becomes available. Stay tuned for the latest updates.